For centuries, science has operated under the assumption that the universe is an independent machine functioning regardless of observation. Planets orbit, particles collide, and time marches on, irrespective of whether anyone is there to witness it. However, modern physics is challenging this long-held belief, particularly at the quantum level. Quantum experiments reveal that particles exist as probabilities rather than definite objects until measured. The act of measurement itself seems to alter the outcome, suggesting that observation plays a crucial role in shaping reality. This doesn't imply that the human mind magically conjures reality. But it does highlight the significance of interaction and observation in defining the nature of existence at its most fundamental level. To delve deeper, neuroscience adds another layer of complexity. Everything we perceive, color, sound, space, is a construct of the brain. These aren't inherent properties of the external world, but rather interpretations crafted by neural activity. Our brains build models of reality, relying on limited sensory input and predictive processing. We never directly experience the real world. Instead, we live within a simulation created by our minds. Consider color, for instance. It's not an intrinsic quality of objects, but a product of light wavelengths and our brain's interpretation of them. Similarly, our sense of time is not a constant, but a fluid perception shaped by our experiences and neural rhythms. When these quantum and neurological insights converge, a new perspective emerges. Reality might not be a pre-existing structure waiting to be discovered. Instead, it could be something actively defined through interaction. Through the relationships between systems, observers, and the flow of information. Some scientists propose that consciousness isn't separate from the universe, but an integral part of how the universe becomes knowable. Reality may exist as a realm of potential until it is observed, interacted with, or processed by a conscious entity. This doesn't mean reality is merely imaginary or a figment of our collective minds. It suggests that reality could be fundamentally relational. Without observers, there might be no colors to perceive, no sounds to hear, no inherent meaning to decipher, and no clear structure to discern. Only a sea of physical possibilities. This line of thinking leads to a profound and unsettling question. If consciousness plays a role in shaping reality, then what does the universe look like when devoid of any conscious experience? Does reality persist in the way we understand it? Or does it exist in an entirely different, perhaps unrecognizable form? The central question shifts from whether reality exists without us to whether reality as we know it can exist at all without consciousness. It challenges the very foundation of our understanding of existence. It forces us to reconsider our place in the cosmos. It pushes the boundaries of science and philosophy. It invites us to explore the deepest mysteries of the universe. It's a question that may never have a definitive answer. But the pursuit of that answer is what drives us forward. It is what fuels our curiosity and inspires us to learn more. It is what makes us human. It is a question that will continue to challenge us, It will continue to inspire us. It will continue to push us. And it will continue to shape our understanding of the world. The world around us. And the universe beyond. Forever. And ever. So be building upon these quantum insights, neuroscience offers another perspective. It unveils that our perception of reality is constructed within the brain. Color, sound, space, and even time are not inherent properties of the external world. Instead, they are interpretations crafted by neural activity. The brain constructs a model of reality using limited information and predictions. This means we never directly experience the world itself. Rather, we perceive a simulation created by our minds. Consider the color red. A specific wavelength of light strikes an object. That light bounces into our eye, triggering a cascade of neural signals. These signals travel to the brain, which then interprets them as red. But the redness isn't in the object. It's a creation of our perception. Similarly, sound is merely vibrations in the air. Our ears convert these vibrations into electrical signals. The brain interprets these signals as music, speech, or noise. Without a brain to process them, these vibrations are just that, vibrations. Combining these insights from quantum physics and neuroscience leads to a profound realization. Reality may not be a fixed structure awaiting passive discovery. Instead, it might be something actively defined through interaction. It's a product of the relationships between systems, observers, and information. This perspective challenges the traditional view of an objective, observer-independent universe. It suggests that the act of observation is not merely a passive recording of pre-existing facts. Rather, it is an active participant in shaping what we perceive is real. This leads to an unsettling question. If consciousness shapes reality, what does the universe look like when no one is there to experience it? Imagine a forest untouched by human eyes or ears. Trees grow, animals roam, and the wind whispers through the leaves. But without an observer, do the colors of the leaves truly exist? Does the sound of the wind have any meaning? Does the forest even exist in a way that we would recognize? The question isn't whether the physical components of the forest are present. It's whether the qualities we associate with reality, color, sound, texture, exist independently of a conscious observer. Does reality as we know it even exist without consciousness? Or is it merely a potential, a sea of probabilities, waiting to be actualized by the act of observation? The implications of this idea are staggering. It suggests that our understanding of the universe is fundamentally incomplete. It hints at a deeper connection between consciousness and the fabric of reality than we previously imagined. Consider a star burning brightly in the vast expanse of space. Its light travels for millions of years, carrying information across unimaginable distances. But without a conscious observer to witness it, does that light truly shine? Does the star's radiant energy simply exist as potential, a wave of possibilities, or does the act of observation, the moment a photon strikes a retina, bring the star into being? These questions delve into the very nature of existence, challenging our most fundamental assumptions. They force us to reconsider the role of consciousness in the grand scheme of the universe. Perhaps reality is not a stage set before us, but a collaborative performance. A dance between the observer and the observed, where each shapes the other. This is not to say that reality is merely a figment of our imagination. It suggests that the universe may be far more interconnected and interdependent than we ever realized. That consciousness is not simply a byproduct of physical processes, but an integral part of the cosmic equation. This perspective opens up new avenues of inquiry, inviting us to explore the boundaries of knowledge. It challenges us to question the nature of reality and our place within it. It encourages us to embrace the mystery and wonder of the universe, acknowledging the limits of our understanding. The universe might be a symphony of possibilities, waiting for a conscious listener. Each observation, each interaction adds a note to the composition. The music is constantly evolving, shaped by the collective consciousness of all observers. This idea may seem strange, even unsettling, but it is rooted in the latest scientific discoveries. It challenges us to think beyond the confines of classical physics and embrace a more holistic view of reality. It suggests that the universe is not a cold and different machine, but a dynamic and responsive system, a system that is intimately connected to the consciousness that observes it. This is not just philosophy. It's a scientific question that demands further investigation. It's a question that could revolutionize our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The question is whether reality as you know it can exist at all without consciousness.